We got Angry Greedy Dragon and Right Spin Luminor. This unbox is gonna be nice.
Are you ready?
Oh! Whoa!
Time to change fate!
Beyblade is awesome. Welcome to the Spider Web. I'm Agent Spyder, and my mission is to unbox Hasbro's Fafnir F7 and Berserk Linworm L7. This is a pretty cool 2-pack. Box art looks fantastic as usual. I'm quite excited to open this because, yo, we get another left spin layer. Hasbro exclusive. It's Wrath. At least I think it's Hasbro exclusive. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it is. I believe it is. Alright, so Berserk Linworm with the armor tip in the attack mode. Without it, balance mode. Wrath Fafnir with the armor tip, stamina mode. Without it, attack mode. So, checking out Wrath Fafnir, we have the Fafnir F7 drive chip, the Wrath blade, the G01 gravity ring, also known as 2. We have the tapered QuadDrive disc, we have the spiral QuadDrive driver, quite interesting, and the Flugel armor tip. Now, Berserk Linwyrm, we have the Linwyrm L7 drive chip, the Berserk blade, the G05 gravity ring, also known as G05, QD05, which is the FQ-Q disc, interesting, Fusion QuadDrive driver, and the Hunter armor tip, although I doubt it's rubber. Alright, let's open the box. Alright, let's individually go over each part. Starting with Berserk. Weighs around 6 grams and it looks very cool. I love the purple and blue. The shape of this definitely screams aggression. These are definitely the main contact points. And up here, they're semi-decent attack points, but they can definitely brush off attacks as well. Clean. I'm pretty sure this is pretty good. Maybe not top tier, but hey, it's a very cool blade. Next up we got Linwyrm. Weighs about 5 grams. Linwyrm looks fantastic. They put good work into this chip. I can tell. It looks good. They painted the eye. The holes don't get in the way of the actual design. I guess it's because it's Hasbro exclusive, but man. Look at that! The colors match so well. There's a QR code as I check out the decent slopes. Slopes are decent. They're decent. Overall, I think this is a good chip. I think it's good. Competitively, I don't know. It's better, but this looks good. G05. Underwhelming. Not metal. Plastic. Weighs about 1 gram. Moving on. We have the FQ disc, and it looks nice. Nice, bro. Alright, weighs around 25 grams. This is one of the coolest discs Hasbro ever made. You can't tell me that looks bad. Like, dude, it definitely screams attack type. I think this is a good attack type disc, especially with the weight. Like, that's solid, bro. That's solid. That's a solid disc. Thank you, Hasbro. I'll take that. We now have Fusion QuadDrive. Weighs about 5.5 grams. Fusion was not known to be that great of a driver, but hey, maybe it has a good spring. I think it kind of does. I think it's decent. I think it's decent. Yeah, it's definitely a balanced type driver. I don't think it's going to be way too aggressive. Maybe it's going to be more stationary than aggressive. I don't know. Fusion is very odd. Has very odd iterations. But yeah. I wouldn't use this competitively at all, but it's interesting. And now we have the armor tip, the Hunter armor tip. It's not rubber. I was right. I hate being right. It should have somewhat aggressive movement. It would have been much better if it had rubber, just saying. But, yeah. Just be aware that it looks like this bag could get tipped over easily, no matter what you use, like driver armor tip. I mean, between these two. Alright. Weighs about 7 grams altogether. Driver anyway. Player weighs about 13 grams altogether. The entire bay weighs about 45 grams. That is solid. Can't tell me otherwise. It's just solid. Alright, moving on to the Wrath Fafnir Beyblade. With the Wrath Blade, weighs about 6.6 grams. Very rugged shape. I don't know about this one. This doesn't look like a stamina blade. This looks more like the fence. I know it's kind of hollow there, but maybe not as hollow. It's almost more compact than a lot of other blades. I don't know how this one's going to turn out. I think it'll be okay for a less spin defense. I don't think it's going to be that great, but I could be proven wrong. Does remind me of Viper Hydrax. Alright, we got the Fafnir chip. Weighs around 4 grams. Chip looks okay. Underwhelming, wish there's more black, but it looks okay. Slopes are probably bad. There's the QR code. Slopes were usually not great. Oh, glitter. Nice. Slopes look... Yeah, the slopes aren't that good. They're not good. I'm gonna just be straight. They're not good. Now, tapered QuadDrive. This disc, solid. Weighs around 26 grams. Very good for stamina and defense. Just know that because of how it's sloped downwards, it's gonna leave a nice gap. The gaps aren't nice, but I'm just saying. It's just a good disc. It's a good stamina disc. G01. Wow. Very cool. Not really. Doesn't stand out from the crowd that much. Weighs about the same as all the other gravity rings. Moving on. Spiral QuadDrive. Now this is a nice driver. Weighs around 5.6 grams. But I say, Spiral, this is going to be solid. This is solid. Look at that. I miss Spiral. I miss Spiral drivers. Sadly, it doesn't have rubber on the tip. I believe the original one had rubber. Maybe not. It's been so long. But... oh, well, Spring's kind of underwhelming. But, you know, I think it's good. I think in terms of aggression, this is going to be nice. Downside is that because of how it's shaped, it's probably going to be easy to knock over. Unless you give this driver a nice wide disc to pair it up with. So there you go. And now we got Flugel. Well, it weighs exactly 1.4 grams. My mold anyway. It's not fantastic. It has good stamina, but life after death is terrible. I'd say it's life after death at a negative. In terms of base stamina, yeah, nice. But life after death, bad. Really bad. You probably wouldn't want to use this competitively. Weird looking color combination. Weighs around 7 grams. Flare weighs about 12 grams. The whole bay weighs around 45 grams. Quite solid. Oh wait, I didn't test out the burst resistance on either of these bays, so let's do that. Okay. Slopes are nice. Spring is bad. Spring ain't good. I don't think the spring's good. Alright. Burst resistance is probably decent. Spring is better than this one a bit, but slopes on this are bad. It's Fafnir. The Fafnir chip does not have good slopes. Launching Linwyrm. 3, 2, 1, right. That's with the Hunter armor tip. That's nowhere near as aggressive as I thought it would be. Fusion. 3, 2, 1, right. It's almost the same, except it's more stationary leaning. Dude, this is supposed to be an attack type. Alright, Wrath Fafnir with the Flugel armor tip. 3, 2, 1, whatever. Look at that base spin. This reminds me of Balcash a lot. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a Wrath Balcash combo. Life after death bad. Hang on. Okay, just wait for it. Should kick in like now. Huh. Oh, okay, maybe it's not way too bad. Maybe it's because of the disc, but sometimes these little points here really ruin the life or the death. You know, maybe it's because it's spinning to the left and not to the right. Ah, so if it's spinning to the right, it's awful. But if it's spinning to the left, it's actually pretty good. I'm like just not realizing that. So these are probably better on left spin bays. I'm just not realizing that. Wow. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let rip. Woo! Now Spyro should have been on Linwyrm. Spyro should have been the one on Linwyrm. Fusion should have been on this. Look at that. Look at that. Let's make these two bays battle. Both have their armor tips. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. You got this, Linwyrm. I'm rooting for you. Linwyrm, you got this. Okay, so because this isn't as aggressive as it should be, in my opinion, it actually has a bit more stamina now. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Whoa! Very close, but probably Linwyrm again. Alright, so I'm gonna remove the armor tips and put both bays in Apex mode. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but the Linwyrm's layer shape is sloped downwards, so it has like a downwards attack similar to Luinor. So it's basically a right spin Luinor. Exactly why they should have given it Spiral Driver, but you know. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Whoa! Wrath packing a punch for real? Oh, look at that fusion. Not good. Knocking over Linwyrm quite easily, or tilting quite easily. Oh wow! It still won. Wrath versus Cyclone Rockivore. How about it? We'll give it its armor tip, but leave it in Apex mode. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Reposition. Don't falter. Stay upright. Yeah. Left spin power. Spin steel. Never mind. Don't spin steel. It's too rough. Okay, you know what? Maybe core mode's actually better for you. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Come on, Wrath. Outlast this noob. Take down Cyclone. Never mind. The Cyclone isn't a noob, it's you! Alright. Bringing out the Linwyrm versus Cyclone. Let's leave it in Apex mode and leave it with the Fusion Driver for this first round. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Rip! Is the gravity ring coming off? Or does it just look like it because how the layer is sloped downwards? Oh, it might actually be coming off. Yeah, it was. Huh. And Cyclone 1. I guess that's a sign that we should just go straight back to core mode. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Linwyrm, burst it. Burst the dude. Don't give it a chance. Don't give Cyclone a chance to outlast. You just burst it. Just bursted. Come on. I believe in you. Okay, you can lose. Okay. Let's get one more bay. I think we should just get one more bay. And that bay will be Bellfire. Linwyrm versus Bellfire. Bellfire in core mode with the armor tip. 3, 2, 1, let it. Bellfire might be a bit more aggressive than Linwyrm in terms of driver. Venture armor tip is definitely more aggressive, but the base are just wasting stamina right now, so I guess it doesn't matter. Wow, I believe that was Bellfire. Barely, but let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Come on. Quit missing. I thought attack type bios was supposed to be thrilling. Okay, Bellfire. Nice. Bellfire, let's put you in stamina mode. Removing the armor tip. Linwyrm, let's remove the armor tip for you as well. This will be the last Linwyrm battle. This will be the last one. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, yeah, let's do it, Linwyrm. Come on. Beat Bellfire. No! Alright. Bellfire, you may have beat Linwyrm, but can you defeat the Wrath of Fafnir? 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Let's go Wrath. Come on. You gotta be. Never mind. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Oh. Okay. Wrath, push it around. Beat. Yes. Okay. Beat it. Come on. Okay, Bellfire. So, Spyder stats. What do I think of these days? Disappointed, but not too disappointed. Alright, starting with Linwyrm. Looks amazing. Performance, I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. 7. Looks great. Driver's bad. I would not use this driver. Great. Disc is good. But the driver is just not cutting it, and performance is underwhelming. It has some good slopes. Like 7 or 7.5. That's all I'm gonna say for it. About Wrath, probably the same, but not really. Maybe more of 6.5. Wrath looks nice. The Fafnir chip doesn't. Fafnir chip has bad slopes. Parts on it are okay. I think Flugel's actually better on left spin, so not complaining about that much here. But Spiral doesn't really do much for it. Would you get it? Just for the cool looking bays. Other than that, I don't know. I guess you get good discs too, and you get a good driver from Wrath, so that's nice. So, thank y'all for watching, and keep blading.